Looking possibly 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Mhm. I told my master plan up a long time ago, so I don't look at things like that way. I just don't. Um, Wasn't it Pac who said the only thing that comes to sleeping men is dreams? So I don't dream about possibilities or anything like that. I don't. It doesn't mean I'm pessimistic either, but I don't. I just don't view things like that. Um, we have to live in a reality that's the only reality we know, right?
Exactly.
Not so much a fantasy world or dreaming. I don't know. I dream. If I dream, then I'll never wake up. So I don't dream.
In an
But
ideal world, though.
if you're saying whether I have an ambition to do things, then I've still got some whiteness left in my eyes. So that means I'm optimistic. So I dream great dreams, not specific goals for me or anything like that.
Uh-huh,
I want Palestine to be free.
uh-huh.
Um, Kashmir, a place like that, I want all oppressed people. Africa, throughout Africa, the poverty to be ended. There's so many, rights. And it's shocking that if you read the autobiography of Malcolm X, which I'm sure you have,
Mm-hmm.
or the works of James Baldwin, or any other of these great figures of 1950s and 60s, not much has changed in many ways, and to me that's demoralizing. Um, but so those are the things that kind of appeal to me. I wanna see those struggles realized into achievements, and not in a way. Like I said earlier, always so little has been achieved, and only because there's a bomber uh, uh, ahead of the White House doesn't mean people have had any real things achieved in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Minority people, and these are large minorities, right? We're not
Right.
talking about small in number. I mean, there's a mass of people, uh, and their struggles are still very real. Um, I've never been to the States, but I've always kind of followed what's happened there, and the way the situation is makes me think nothing's really changed in any real way, even from those black and white images I would watch and uh, about the civil rights struggle and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so those are the kind of dreams, or shall I say, those are the kind of goals that I want to see changed. I want to see realized, but I think we're a long way from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, in historical context, how do you wish people to view your work, say in 20, 30 years from now? And do you think anything will have changed by then in relevance to your work and what you're trying to convey to the masses of people?
Well, so like they say, you kind of only could uh, reflect your own experience. I mean, as a child, I remember, like I said, watching my father crying, watching these images from Lebanon or Palestine, and what was happening with the Israelis bombing and killing people. And I still cry over images like that today. And I'm in my late 30s now, so that's 3 decades on, approaching 4 decades.
Mm-hmm.
Tears are replaced by more tears. So they say hope resides in not what's lost, but what's found. I'm still finding something. So
Okay.
at the moment, I just feel lost. And you could be hopeful, but we have to put the mechanics in place, right? We have to be doing something practical towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we're not we're not really doing anything. And I think, like I said before, with the way with the new technology and social media, people are at least giving themselves the impression they're doing something they're not, and that's a real problem I find now. So you can still get many people to protest a situation or reflect it in some small minor way, but it's, in real terms, it doesn't reflect action. And I think until we do act, then nothing's going to change. And as far as my art's concerned, I'm not the right person to ask whether it holds any precedence for people. It's like I'd have to borrow their eyes to know what they see in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether it's in any way reflective of a struggle. If it is, then great. But I can't. I don't look at my work that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know a lot of people do, and you've inspired a lot of people and given a lot of people even hope through your art, both the written form and the visual form as far as art. Do you have a website that people can go to look at your artwork and your writings?
Yeah, it's actually being updated. I've got a sister in Birmingham. I'm going to give her a shout out because she's amazing. Her name's Sabina. She's an artist in her own right. She's a photographer. She worked on my website because I don't know much about computers or web design, anything like that. And she's updating it for me at the moment, but it's www.intifadastreet.com. And there's much of my work on there and a couple of interviews and that kind of thing. So yeah, feel free to check that out. And there's a link on there. You can send me a message as well. I'll get a direct message into my email. So feel free to share your thoughts.
Shukran. Much appreciated. And also, as you know, we're getting together a GoFundMe page for bringing you here to the United States. You've been to many, many different countries, and you haven't been here yet. And I know you have a huge base of revolutionary people here that love your work, and we feel it would be a benefit to them to bring you here. So we're looking forward to that, hopefully, inshallah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add that we haven't covered during the interview?
Just on the last point there, really, I've met many friends in the States, and like I say, across the board, but especially in the United States. And I've always felt if I ever went to the States, it'd be to meet Muhammad Ali. So I love Muhammad Ali, and he inspires confidence in me, and always has done. And then to pay my respects to Malcolm. That's the only two reasons in the past I ever wanted to even think about coming to the United States. But now, like I said, I've made many friends, and many organizations are kind of designed out of poster events for that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I would love to have the chance to meet these people in person, and hopefully make lasting sort of friendships and networks and that kind of thing, and give us the opportunity to work in the future together again.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, and thank you for your time. We're really honored that you spent the afternoon with us for the interview and giving us insight. May I ask a couple words?
Thank you. Appreciate you with the extra money. Yeah.
Just a couple words to sum up Hamza the man. Who is Hamza the man?
Complicated.
No doubt.
I'm only going, complicated based on the fact what other people have told me. So I'm complicated. But and and deep in my sort of reflections of things. I'm the sort of person, I'm quite reserved, but when it comes to things I'm passionate about, I could get loud, believe it or not. But yeah, so I'm kind of ruled by, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and um, it's like I say, it's I'm always looking for inspiration. I think that's the only thing that keeps people alive. To be fair, people who are, people who are have hearts that actually pump more than blood around the body. Their heart is a feeling heart, and there's, I suppose, there's many people like that, but they're scattered all over the world. So from the city I'm from, there's not. It's hard to kind of make those contacts with people. There's very few and far between. So
Mhm.
so when you're around people of that nature, then it gives you an opportunity to grow and be inspired, and that's what I hope for.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, like I said, I look forward to you coming here, inshallah, as well as following the direction in which your art is going to take you and others, and especially our current generation and future generations of children who will take our
Mm-hmm.
places as revolutionary leaders and creators in the years to come. So thank you very much. Jazakallah khairan.
I hope so.
And assalamu alaikum.
Okay, God bless. Thanks for calling.